The highly publicized case against Alec Baldwin, stemming from the tragic shooting on the set of the film Rust in October 2021, has officially come to a close. Special Prosecutor Kari Morrissey announced on Monday, December 23, that she has withdrawn her appeal to reinstate charges against Baldwin, citing a lack of support from the New Mexico District Attorney's Office. This development marks the culmination of a complex and protracted legal battle for Baldwin, who was accused of involuntary manslaughter in connection with the fatal shooting of cinematographer Halyna Hutchins. The prosecution's case against Baldwin was initially dismissed in July, when his lawyers successfully argued that the prosecution had withheld evidence potentially linked to the case. In a statement, Morrissey explained that the state's efforts to continue to litigate the case in a fair and comprehensive manner have been met with multiple barriers that have compromised its ability to prosecute to the fullest extent of the law. This decision effectively brings an end to the criminal proceedings against Baldwin, who has consistently maintained that he did not pull the trigger and was not responsible for the tragic events that unfolded on the set of Rust. The incident on the Rust film set led to widespread discussions about gun safety on film sets and the need for stricter regulations. Halyna Hutchins' family filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Baldwin in February 2022, which was settled in October of that year. Baldwin was later charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter in January 2023, and pleaded not guilty 1 month later. The criminal charges were dropped in April 2023, but he was indicted for involuntary manslaughter a second time earlier this year and headed to trial in July. The case was dismissed by 1st Judicial District Judge Mary Marlowe Summer in July, who agreed with Baldwin's lawyers that prosecutors had hidden evidence that may have been linked to the fatal shooting. Judge Summer stated that there is no way for the court to right this wrong, and that the sanction of dismissal is the only warranted remedy. The dismissal was with prejudice, which meant that the involuntary manslaughter case against Baldwin could not be filed again. In a statement, Baldwin's attorneys, Luke Nikas and Alex Spiro, welcomed the decision, stating that it is the final vindication of what Alec Baldwin and his attorneys have said from the beginning. This was an unspeakable tragedy, but Alec Baldwin committed no crime. The rule of law remains intact in New Mexico. The film's armorer, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter in March and sentenced to 18 months in prison. Her attorney's appeal for a new trial was denied in September. As the case against Baldwin comes to a close, it is clear that the tragic events on the set of Rust will have a lasting impact on the film industry and beyond. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the importance of prioritizing safety on film sets and the need for rigorous protocols to prevent such tragedies from occurring in the future.